Fortnite is officially back because in Season 3, player counts reached numbers that we haven't seen since Chapter 2 Remix, and with the success of Sprites, it seems like Epic is keeping them going into the next season. There are a lot of leaks to go over, including the name and the theme of the next season, which Epic just accidentally leaked 30 minutes ago, as well as an upcoming live event and some other things that Epic is secretly working on behind the scenes. Let's jump in. So the leakers so far have said that Season 4 is going to be themed after gaming legends because there are a ton of them. They are coming out next season, and it's rumored that the Battle Pass will include most of them. I'm talking about Pac-Man, I'm talking about Eggman, I'm talking about Persona, I'm talking about Mega Man, Tetris, and even more. A lot of these guys are coming out next season, and they're most likely coming out in the Battle Pass. And it makes it even more sense because in 30 minutes ago, Epic made a huge mistake because Fortnite accidentally updated the news feed and they called the next season Override. And depending on where you live and what language you have the game set in, if it's a Spanish, it said glitch, and if it's a French, it's a system hack. But pretty much they're all the same meaning. It kind of makes sense. All of these gaming legends are being injected into the game next season. So you have all different gaming icons that are going to be coming in all at the same time. And it's going to override the game with so much IP coming in. If you thought Fortnite had a lot of collaborations this season or the past couple of seasons, next season seems like it's going to blow out the water. And it's already confirmed that Pac-Man is going to be involved because if you go to Wonkyland right now, you can actually hear the Pac-Man intro music. Things are already kind of building up. Like I said, there's going to be a live event that I'm going to talk about later in this video, and I'll tell you when you should be ready for that because you're definitely not going to want to miss it. It's not going to be a super massive live event like we just had, but we are going to have some closure and updates about what's going on with Jonesy because Jonesy is being revived as we speak. He's being revived with the power of the Sprites because the Sprites are made out of 0-point energy, and it seems like that's what Jones needs right now. So why is it confirmed and Fortnite is including Sprites for Season 4? Well, here's the thing. This season is ending this month and we still don't have the winners of the Design a Sprite contest. Fortnite puts out a challenge for people to design sprites, and those winners will have their sprites added in the game. However, none of them have been added yet. There are going to be 5 winners in total. So to me, that means Fortnite is delaying this and they're going to be included with these sprites next season. That way, you can play a full season with these sprites that come out. Honestly, it makes so much sense because sprites have been so popular. A lot of people are hopping on the game, especially during Power Hour, to claim their sprites. The collection system that makes Battle Royale feel a lot more different than before. I feel like Battle Royale has been out for so long that we haven't had anything fresh and exciting in the BR genre for quite some time. And sprites are exactly what players have been waiting for. Something other than winning the game to be excited about. I will address this real quick. I know there are some people out there that they do not really care about sprites and actually kind of hope sprites go away. But those people, I want to say something. I don't think sprites are taking away from the content from Fortnite is putting out. Fortnite is still putting out consistent content with new season stuff, new guns, changes to the map, and all that. Sprites are kind of like an addition to what we already have. That's confirmed because this season we've gotten a lot of updates and content pieces that are not sprite related. Sure, most of the content has been around sprites because it's the first season they've been added. As things progress and more seasons include sprites, they might become less and less of the focus. Alright, so there's other collaborations that are coming soon, including an Addison Rae collab. I didn't know if she was still popular or popping. She's not really my person, but I'm sure there's some people excited about that. As well as a recap of all the different gaming legends that we have been confirmed. There's a Vampire Survivors collaboration, a Phantom Blade collaboration, and over 30 more gaming collaborations that are coming in 2026. Tom and Jerry is also likely coming soon. They've been leaked a few times in the past, and sometimes it just takes a little bit longer for some of these collaborations to happen, as well as Kingdom Hearts, who could be coming in this month. That is a huge gaming collaboration right there, and they're probably going to feature during Disney D23. D23 is an event that Disney holds where they announce a lot of upcoming features and projects, so that's probably when they're going to announce the Kingdom Hearts collaboration. as well as some updates to what Disney is working on with Fortnite. As you guys know, Disney is now a part owner of Epic Games, so it makes sense that we're going to see more of these collaborations coming from Disney's side. Now, Fortnite is coming up very soon, and there was a leaked Fortnite collaboration that had a lot of people excited, and that is Obsession Club. If you guys don't know, Obsession is a movie that came out this year. It made over $500 million at the box office and kind of went extremely viral. And Fortnite is deciding to capitalize on that by including Obsession. Oh my god, it's a real player. Is that a real player? Chicken Farm? I don't know if it's a real player, but I just got jump scared in Fortnite. If you guys don't remember, last year's Fortnite was super stacked, so it's going to be very hard for them to top it this year, but it could be possible with all these different confirmed collaborations. There's also a mystery phase that was shown during the Remix Final Live event that could be coming out in Fortnite's event happening in a couple months. Now there's an update with the story. During the event, we saw 3 different versions of Fortnite Island. We saw an ice version, a fire version, and a normal Fortnite Island. We might be seeing those versions come to life next season. Jones is actually getting revived. If you guys don't remember, he got shot during the season 2 event. There's going to be a little mini event where we'll find out what happened to Jones and what's going on with him. He's actually being revived through the power of sprites. If you guys bring a sprite near his tank where he's located in Shaken Sanctuary, his vitals actually improve because the sprites are made from the 0-point energy. His cognitive signs are also getting better, so he's finally improving, and I'm excited to see him making a comeback before the end of the season. So let's talk about the live event. Epic is cooking up because they're definitely working on something. The official story moment is happening August 15th. The sprites on the newsfeed are now all showing a glitched effect as a build-up on the event. This glitch effect definitely ties in with all the leak season named Overdrive. It's not going to be a huge live event, but my expectations aren't low either because Epic has really improved these story moments recently. Wherever there's countdown in game, it usually is something pretty significant. There will be a countdown above the collider leading up to the event. I'm expecting something bigger than a normal story quest, but not as massive as the end of season live event. My guess is this event is going to be the reason all of these gaming legends get added into the game. We're probably going to see some sort of glitch or override effect previewing collaborations like Pac-Man, Sonic, Mega Man, and other rumored gaming legends. So that could be extremely hype for fans of those IPs, as well as extremely hype for people getting back into the storyline of Fortnite. There's also this extra spoiler that's a little bit interesting. Fortnite added this corruption feature. It's likely the aftermath of the upcoming live event. It's a glitch zone that appears to grant a speed boost while also triggering distorted audio and glitching your screen and HUD. The files also include a console that can activate much wide modifiers like unlimited ammo, big head, hidden HUD, and half damage. It's only placed on the test map right now, so it's unclear whether Epic is going to enable it. I'm assuming this has everything to do with the new season, so it will probably be enabled during the event or after it, or during season 4. So let's talk about what Fortnite is working on behind the scenes. We know they're working on the new sprites that are set to release in season 4. So without a doubt, sprites are staying at least until the end of the chapter. Whether they stay in chapter 8, we'll have to find out. My assumption is if they're still popular next season, they will stay into chapter 8. But they're also working on this new lobby flow where when you open Fortnite, you're not just going to see the lobby. You're actually going to see some sort of new Disney page first. They're not getting rid of the lobby. It just looks like a discovery will be the first thing you see. It's probably an effort to put more emphasis on creative made maps. I know some people don't like that, and there's still a lot to improve when it comes to creative maps. But about 50% of playtime on Fortnite is actually spent in creative maps, so it's still a huge focus of Fortnite. They're definitely not getting rid of that anytime soon. If anything, they're going to keep focusing on it. No way this guy just jumped away like that. I'm sorry, Bryson. It had to be done. Where is this guy? Oh, we got a battle bus victory to end this. I wonder if they're going to keep the battle bus victory rips. I honestly don't mind them. Maybe they could make them a little bit more rare so they don't happen as often. But I actually get pretty hyped whenever they happen. There's only 2 other players left, so this should be pretty chill. Fortnite is also working on a new recap website. I'm not exactly sure what it will be used for, but it's probably a way to help more casual players understand the storyline. The recap will probably explain the lore, summarize what's happening, and help get more people invested in Fortnite's story again. I think that's really important because the storyline was a huge focus back in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. It's kind of lost that momentum during Chapter 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're clearly making an effort to get more people interested in Fortnite's story again going into Chapter 7. I'm on board with that. Whatever it takes to get more people excited about the game. I think I'm just going to shockwave at the last second, land on the battle bus, and win. That's probably the play. As far as the timeline goes, there's a bunch of updates happening. August 20th is when we should expect the new season, or it could be August 19th. The first update will happen in September, followed by another on September 17th, then October 1st and October 15th. So there's already a lot of updates planned for Season 4. They're going to be a ton of content. I'm excited. I'm ready. This guy's building a whole fortress around the bus. Apparently, you can still get saved by the battle bus if you're right next to it. You don't even have to be on top of it. 10 seconds? Okay, I was wrong. I had to test it for science. I hope you guys appreciated that specific discovery. Season 4 is happening soon. There's a lot of new content coming. I'm super pumped. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.